So as stated, today we are going to explore self-compassion. But before we do that, let's relax ourselves physically and mentally and prepare ourselves. So let us sit back, alert, our feet on the ground, our back straight, our eyes gently opened, our hands relaxed, and our breathing normal. So let us take this opportunity to take our mind from everything else and just bring ourselves in the present moment. I gently and deeply breathe in and breathe out. As I'm breathing out, I let go of the tension in my body. And as I am breathing in, I relax myself. I fill myself up with peace and calm. Let's do this for a few more times. Sitting back, alert yet comfortable, gently and deeply breathing in and out. Letting go of the tension, relaxing ourselves, and breathing in peace. One more time, deeply breathing in and breathing out. And as I sit comfortably, I also let go of the thoughts that I have, of the to-do list, of the plans of the day. I simply free myself and bring myself into the present moment. Sitting comfortably behind the eyes as a being of light, as a shining star. I take this opportunity to understand and check whether I am practicing self-compassion or not. So sit comfortably physically and also sit comfortably in this physical body behind the eyes. And now, let's just watch a scene on the screen of my mind. The scene is of a marathon where people are running long miles. Just bring that scene onto the screen of your mind. There are some who are going ahead. There are some who are lagging behind. But you're just watching. And in that marathon, you spot your best friend also running that marathon. You're very happy to see your best friend running that prestigious marathon. But all of a sudden, he trips and he falls flat on the ground. What would you do? What would be your course of action? Surely you would stop just looking at the marathon, but rush towards your best friend and try to pick him up. How would you talk to him? What words would you use? Would you call him, "You've lost the race"? Or would you first try to heal his wounds, help him get up, give him some water? You would do that. And your words will be full of encouragement, full of motivation, kindness. Chances are, with your help, your care, and your words of kindness, he might not give up, but get up and finish that marathon. And now, let's just reverse this scene. Again, watch a marathon onto the screen of your mind. Look at that scene. But now, instead of a spectator, you are a participant. You're one of those who are running that marathon. And it is you who actually trip and fall flat on the ground. What would be your course of action now? What would be the words, the thoughts that you would speak to your own self? Would you immediately pick yourself up and keep running? Would you focus on the finish line instead of your wounds? how would you speak to yourself? Would you be critical? Would you call yourself a failure, a loser? Or would you just take it in a stride and keep going on? Take a pause and just notice your course of action and your words that you have towards your best friend when he trips and falls versus your action and your words towards your own self when you fall flat on the ground. Is there a difference? Many times in our lives, while running this long marathon of life, we trip, we fall. Many times we are not able to achieve what we desired. How do we treat ourselves then? Do we treat ourselves as we would treat our best friend? What advice do we give to our own self? Is it the same motivational advice that we have for our friend? Or is it about quitting, looking at our flaws, exaggerating our failures, and having the feeling of hopelessness? Or just being too critical and harsh on the self? What is it? Self-compassion is all about being compassionate with our own selves. Just check every day, how do you talk to your own self? What are the words that you use for your own self? Are they encouraging? Do they motivate you? Or do they just remind you of your mistakes or your failures? We know that if anyone wants to win a race, wants to finish a marathon, They have to be encouraged, motivated, taken care of. Pausing does not mean quitting. Falling does not mean failure. Let's give this piece of advice to our own self. Is there an area of my life wherein I have become too self-critical? Have I become too self-demanding? All the efforts that I have put are not reaping the fruits that I desire? Then maybe it's time to pause, time to rest, time to heal the self, re-energize, and then move forward. Remember, it's okay to fall. It's okay to commit mistakes. It's all right, even if I have failed many times. Maybe I need to change the course of my action. Maybe I need to learn a few lessons. It's all right. I accept myself as I am. I accept my past or the things that I think are my failures. Accept your life as it is. And as I accept, I'm content. And I remember that I am beyond my past. I am above my so-called mistakes. I am in my original self, a being of peace, a being of love, a being that's full of light and might, waiting to be discovered. But I need to be very gentle. If I want to reach that original self. I am a child of God, child of the Supreme. So I am not alone on this marathon of life. My best friend here is God, who's always waiting to pick me up when I fall flat on the ground, waiting to fill me up with power, with love. All I need to do is to allow Him to do it. So as we sit here today, let's identify a few things I tell myself every day. Do I tell myself I'm not good enough? Do I just remind myself of my failures? Do I every day compare myself with those who are running ahead of me? Just identify and change those words into the words of encouragement, kindness, compassion. Let's change them to that I am doing my best. Whatever I did in the past, that was all right. It's okay to heal myself, to rest. It's okay to run the marathon at my own pace. No matter what. Even if I fall flat on the ground, I trip again and again, I get up, I heal, I motivate myself, and I keep going on because I know who I am, and I also know who's my companion on this marathon. So take the help of God, pause, rest, heal, be gentle and kind to yourself, and don't compare with anyone around you. Don't compare yourselves with anyone who's ahead of you. Don't even compare yourself to what you were in the past. Just be in the present moment. Be gentle, be kind to your own self, and finish this marathon of life as a winner. So just practice it today, again and again. Just take one thing. Never talk harshly to your own self. The moment you see that you are beginning to be harsh on yourself, remember how would you talk to your best friend? Be your best friend. Talk to yourself gently. Practice it today and see what happens. Om Shanti.
Thank you so much, sister, for taking us on the marathon of life and going on self compassion to heal our own self. I enjoyed it personally, and I hope all the participants also liked it. And really look forward to have you again tomorrow morning, same time, 6:30 a.m. And if anyone wants to join us in the Hindi meditation till 7:30 p.m., thank you so much to participants for joining, and thank you, sister, once again. And we look forward to having you tomorrow. So have a wonderful day exploring yourself on this marathon of life.